Warning, the following stunts are done by trained professionals. Actually, we're not trained. Robbie is just a dumbass and decided to do a drunken fantasy football podcast. The thoughts, opinions, and takes are ours and ours only. It is not our fault if you lose in fantasy football or sports gambling. Viewer discretion is advised.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your host, your boy Rumboyz Robbie. That's my co-host, Drop the Mic FF. We already know TDS Taco will be here in about like 10 minutes, give or take, according to his messages. Make sure that you guys check out Shop GLD. Yo, it's the springtime. You need to be making sure that your neck is cool, your neck is fresh. And, in order to do that, GLD is where you can get the best. All right. Shop GLD. Link is down below in the description. I actually got me a new piece that I'm going to be popping up with here soon. So shout out. Also, head on over to our fucking merch store. All right. Buy the damn merch. Mike, yell into your microphone, buy the merch when I stand up and show off the merch, all right?
Yo. Buy the damn merch!
One more time.
Buy the damn merch, people!
Give me some buy the fucking merch.
Buy the fucking merch!
Yeah. Buy some damn merch.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, that was one hell of a commercial. That's how you shoot an ad live right there. Cheers to me.
Hold on.
Cheers to you.
I'm getting sophisticated today.
Oh, you're getting sophisticated. Oh, pinky's out, motherfucker. Pinky's out.
Into the Glen Karen, baby.
Oh, okay. I see you. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? Dilly dilly. Arrr.
I had to aerate it a little bit. Let it breathe.
Wasn't ready for you to hit me with that. Mike, how you doing, bro?
It's Friday after work. I don't have to go to work for 2 days. Fuck love. Oh.
Fuck yeah. I have just a little bit of time.
I know, but it's done. When I got on that bus today to come home, I was like, finally.
Free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last.
So a little bit of a spiel. I've had a new employee for the last 3 weeks. Well, he's gonna stay new, but I mean, he's been only there for 3 weeks. Just feel comfortable enough to somewhat leave him on his own. And I got another new guy that's flying out from Ohio for me to train starting Monday morning.
I mean, hell, I got promoted and got a fucking pay raise along with that promotion. And then immediately got fucked with so much extra work. Like they started on me today. That's
what they did to me. You want this, so we're gonna give you the new people.
I wanted the pay raise. I didn't know.
But they're like, oh, we're flying the guy out on his first day. I'm like, bruh. Oh man.
We said slave maxing. Hey, let's get into today's show. This is Rumboyz After Dark, your Friday night sports degeneracy podcast. All right. We have a lot that we have to cover, a lot that's been going down in the world of sports. If you are at home enjoying a drink, do not drive. If you are at home underneath any other substances, don't operate motor vehicles, because it still is possible to get a DUI and blow a 0.00. Tiger Woods, what's going on, baby?
Well, he only got the DUI because he refused the blood test.
He refused the blood test. So we don't know if he was underneath the influence of alcohol. It could be medication.
He's popping.
Yeah. Oh, he's in Florida. It's Florida.
He's popping.
Come on. Like Florida's
he's been popping.
State.
He's been popping ever since of all the other bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Look, I'm gonna lay off Tiger for a little bit. I know a man fighting demons when I fucking see it, all right.
I know. I'm just spitting facts.
Want to get into the first topic of the night.
Speaking of someone not spitting facts.
We say what?
Speaking of someone not spitting facts, because I finally went and looked at what we were talking about.
Okay, yeah, you saw the internet was set ablaze this week when one Dan Orlovsky stated that Ty Simpson might be better. Okay, he pretty much he said that in certain scenarios he could see NFL GMs possibly maybe picking Ty Simpson over a Fernando Mendoza. Okay. Personally, I'll get into how I feel about it in a second. I want to know, we know how we feel about Mendoza. This is Mendoza mania here. But Dan is a football guy. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like when he says it, it's like,
He also said Mendoza hasn't won anything.
That I know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dan.
I know. It's the way he said it. I think that it was so much pressure from the guys, the atmosphere, that he kind of they flustered him a little bit. I think that there was a little bit of that.
It's like saying he's never stepped out of the end zone.
What are your thoughts on the take? And I'm not going to say, Simpson being better than Mendoza, because obviously once you get into the NFL, that's a situation of coaching, packages, players that's around you. There's so much that fucking goes into that. What I will preference, do you see this talk building up and possibly Ty Simpson maybe getting into the first round now?
Okay. I got a strong feeling about half of what you just asked me, and then I'm just going to cook. First off, the Mendoza mania is your half of the screen. Do I think he's the best quarterback in this draft class? Yes. Do I think he's pure, unadulterated, the man? No. I don't think he would have been top couple last year. I am high on Mendoza for the class. I'm not as high on Mendoza as you are, Robbie. Yes, I know Robbie's gone, but I just mean in general, that way he can hear me. Mendoza has it. Dan saying that Mendoza has never won anything, to me, is absolutely insane. St. John's has the ball with 26 seconds, down by 3, so I'm going to take a pause real quick. St. John's drives the ball, tries to lay it up, and homeboy gets fouled. All right. Back to it. With Ty Simpson, I do think he's a good NFL talent. I do think he's the second best quarterback in the draft. And I do believe he will be a first-round draft pick. I've said he's going to be a first-round draft pick for a little bit because I do think teams are going to maybe possibly trade up to get him to secure the fifth-year option and the extra year under contract. So that is a lot of the reason that I do think he's going to be a number one pick, or not a number one, a first-round pick, is I do think a team is going to could move up into the first round to get him, to get the extra year of fifth round option and control like they did with Lamar. I looked at 2 mock drafts right before I got on from Mock Draft Database. In Bucky Brooks's last mock draft from NFL.com, I want to know what Bucky Brooks is smoking, because it's got to be something that Robbie sent him from Colorado, because he has Ty Simpson going 3rd overall to Arizona.
Okay.
No, let me keep going, and then you can go with it. I just saw.
I don't. Okay, I get
saw
where you're going.
I saw another mock from I think NBC or someone reliable, like a reliable source, maybe not a reliable person, but a reliable source, that had Ty Simpson going mid-20s with Arizona trading back into the first round,
which
to
is what
get
I think
him
happens.
like at 27 or 28. I am 100% okay with that. I'm 100% good with that. I said at 29 2 weeks ago, I even told you this, before the trade was made, before the Chiefs made the trade for Trent McDuffie, I told you there was a chance that at 29, I thought the Rams would draft him and put him behind Stafford for a year and see what happens. I've been
hearing a lot of that.
But now that they don't have the 29th pick, I'm not sure.
Sure. Yep.
You have the Rams, you have Arizona, you have other teams that could possibly use a quarterback. Yet, who knows? You don't know. Atlanta could use them for God's sakes, possibly. I'm just saying, in general, we don't know what Tua is going to be, and you don't know what Penix is going to be. I don't think he has any kneecaps right now. So, no, I don't think he should be a top 5 pick. I think that's asinine. Even though I like Bucky, that's not where I would put him. I do think he could be a back-end first round. If he's not a back-end first round, I don't see him getting past 205.
Yeah, he'll be early.
Yeah. Especially now that the second round is on the second day. If he was to fall, that gives a whole 24 hours for teams to negotiate trades. And you know that shit happens because 2 or 3 years, no, more than that, 4 or 5 years ago, T. Higgins, they ended up trading up to the first round pick of the second round to draft T. Higgins. Things happens like that.
Exactly. No, it happens all the time. What I'll say about Ty Simpson is we're talking about, two totally different packages. And a lot of people, when they try and compare the two, they talk about, the fact that, well, okay, Ty Simpson had, a couple more, different RPOs, well, also when I look at Ty Simpson, I look at the fact that, look at his red zone efficiency. I mean, this dude fucking lit it the fuck up down in the red zone, and that's important. That's, 27, 26 touchdowns in the red zone, something like that. No interceptions. Or like, I think only like 6 interceptions or something like that. Something crazy. So he looks good. He looks good on the stat sheet. He looks good on film. If I'm a team like Arizona, primarily fucking Arizona, because right now when you look at the two teams that kind of are unsure about their quarterback situation, it is Arizona and I would probably say Pittsburgh. Except with Pittsburgh, you're just waiting on the Aaron Rodgers decision. And if it's not Aaron Rodgers, then you're just probably going to go Kirk Cousins.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I do think that it behooves Arizona to do something at the quarterback position at the very least, to at least fuck around and find out what if Ty Simpson does come into the organization, and what if he does actually light it up? What if he is just good enough to actually maybe, win a couple of football games or look decent enough, to maybe stick around and lead that organization. With those type of situations and in that position in football, you just don't really know until you get guys in the locker room and you implement guys into the system. To say that he is better than Mendoza, absolutely the fuck not. I absolutely not. I don't think that he's better than Mendoza. Could their careers take different trajectories once they get in the NFL? Absolutely fucking sure. Do I think that Dan Orlovsky deserved the way that he got piled on? You chose to fucking double down. You chose to double down on that take. You went on air with that take on a show that you didn't need to necessarily do it on. You brought a get up take, a first take onto the Pat McAfee show where you knew everyone was going to go, whoa. And but you knew his fan base was going to go, whoa.
Yes, but he does do that every freaking time he goes on Pat.
Yeah, he does. And he does this every year.
He's like the honorary member of Pat in the sense of when it comes to those takes.
Yeah, it's he does, and don't get me wrong, he with Dan when Dan says something, I kind of do respect him because like he really does take the time. He does sit back and he does watch film. So he might have seen film, you know, 10, 20 different times, maybe to my 3 to 5 times that I've watched a player. So,
but hey, I'll say this, and I know you'll agree.
Hmm.
I'll take a Dan Orlovsky take over a Chris Sims take all day long.
Yeah.
Chris Sims is sitting there saying that Drew Aller is looking around. Chris Sims is sitting there drinking whiskey at his freaking house, thinking that Drew Aller and Clay Kovnick are number 1 and 2.
No. Chris Sims does have some annoying shit at times.
Duke
no, but anyways, but no, what I'm saying though is when you put a take out there like that during a quarterback class like this isn't quarterback classes of past where like you maybe can easily have the discussion of interchanging 1 and 2. Yep. I think that Dan looked at the landscape of what worked in media previous years as a hot take clickbaity thing. And he was like, I'm going to be the guy to do it. I don't think he was ready to deal with the repercussions of it because he hasn't been on Pat's show in like a couple of days, so like that, like I feel like that there's some tension there. Apparently there is some tension there. But it also at the same sentence, in the same breath, it does make those of us as NFL fans, those of us as football fans, look at Ty Simpson a little bit in a different light. And it's like, well, if he's willing to double down on this and get roasted and get burned on this online, let's look at the tape. Let's look at maybe, a couple of different throws that he does make. I mean, and the kid can make all the fucking throws. He does. How that's going to translate into at the NFL level. Is he going to be in a system that is going to almost mirror and mimic what Bama did? Like the Jets seem to go in a different way. It's clear and obvious that they're fucking tanking. So it's like you can't even have the argument that the Jets, the
Dolphins aren't taking them.
Yep, Dolphins aren't taking them. They just paid fucking Malik. So it's like, and it's obvious what
I don't even think that's the reason. I think they're legitimately
trying to tank. Exactly. They are legitimately trying to shit the bed. So you have everyone trying to run for Arch and fucking Trinidad Chamberlain because Chamberlain won his fucking case today or yesterday. Yeah. So you're already fucking foaming at the mouth looking at next year's class like, I want that. I think Ty Simpson might, just because of that position gets pushed up the board. I could see some team that even doesn't need a quarterback be like, let's just take the depth. Like, because it's draft day and people do dumb shit. And at the end of the day, the NFL is also looking at the draft like, hey, fucking ratings, hey, boost it. Like, if I'm Arizona, I'm trading back and I'm grabbing Ty.
Yeah, I would do it back. I'm not doing it at 3.
I'm not doing it at 3. Fuck no. That's pretty much how I felt about that. I didn't want to eviscerate Dan too bad on that because I feel like he's gotten enough. Just even the fact that like this isn't even the year to even try and put that out in the ethos is just fucking weird. Just because it's like this isn't even a year where the number 1 pick would even consider like flip flopping or consider anyone else. Like there is no one like you know what I mean. So it's like you knew what you were fucking walking into because it's like the organization that's sitting at number 1 isn't even.
Let me throw another team out there for a second. Okay. Because I did hear like a slight, they could maybe do something later on. And I'm not even talking like, let's just say maybe did fall out of the first and Arizona didn't, whatever. I know this team has 3 now, maybe 2 or 3 quarterbacks on the roster. I'm gonna make a joke. Don't give the answer away when I make this joke because I know you will. Because you'll know the answer. I think it's the only team that I know that, I mean, they don't have a white quarterback on this roster so far. And one of them likes massage parlors. But I did see something like, could Cleveland, if he was to fall, could they take a swipe at someone like Simpson and throw in that room? And I'm like, I don't know if that.
I don't think that it would be a Simpson, but I think they would do that. I think that they would do. I think that like
a little bit later.
Oh
like
yeah,
like a Klubnik or an Aller maybe.
Yeah, I could fucking just to cause chaos because why not? Because why not?
Well, I'm trying to think out of the people. Okay, let me ask you. Oh, out of the people in the draft, what about no? Let me ask you a question because I know you know rookies. Out of those people in the draft, it might be another black quarterback. Because what Todd Monken was used to in Baltimore. Do they go get like Green from Arkansas later? He's a runner.
I could see that like stupid fucking late. Like because I mean he's gonna be there later. You know, so
I agree. He's gonna be there late.
Yeah, I could see something like that. I thought you were about to be like could you see like more? And I'm like, no.
Well, no, Moore's not till the next year.
Because he went back. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yes, I don't know much about him, but you can go.
I'm gonna. All right.
I'll let you heat.
Tusi going from rapper. Well, all right. Let me just say this.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Did he play?
So yes, he can play. You're not getting picked up by Syracuse if you can't fucking play. You're not getting picked up by LSU, then transferring from Syracuse to LSU if you can't fucking play. Especially LSU. LSU ain't doing that just for the fucking clout.
I know, but I was just like, it just confused me.
But just like the whole fucking trajectory from singer / rapper / singer, like into like sports. I'm sorry to choose to want to get ran the fuck over, and he's playing receiver. He's playing fucking wide receiver, which means he's getting hit.
Well, he's going to wide receiver U.
Yeah, he's going to wide receiver U. He's going to get hit. He's going to get his shit rocked. Bro, I don't know if you're going to be one wrong concussion and you're going to be on stage like I'm just saying, I don't know if this is a good idea. If I was touring the world, he just went on tour with NBA Youngboy.
Or is this because of Lane? I mean, Triet said it. Is this because of Lane Kiffin? Because Kiffin would be one of the guys to pull this.
Look.
You know what I mean.
I understand what you mean, but me personally.
You're thinking as Tusi. You're not thinking.
Yes, I'm thinking as fucking superstar. I'm going all over the world. Fucking, but also like record deal money. With the way that NIL is structured right now, NIL money is probably definitely way better than record deal money right now. So like, I also kind of understand it being like, well, there's a bag. I don't think you can go out there, play football in the SEC, get lit up week in, week out, and then try and get on stage and be like, oh, like it's not gonna fucking work. Like I just don't think like you're gonna fuck around and freak out on stage and like be like, oh shit, they're running after me. like we've seen football players have flashbacks for lesser reasons.
Is Taco here?
Yeah,
I saw the number.
Oh my god!
I know. I'm more joking around about this because this is more up your alley. But did he go to LSU to hang out with Flo J. Johnson? Because
that'd be a fire track.
Because speaking of, I mean, hers was a little bit different because for people that don't know the story, yes, she's a basketball player.
Her dad was a shocker. Yeah, her dad took a shocker.
She was on. Was it America's Got Talent that she went on when she was 13?
Yeah.
she went on one of those shows when she was 13, rapper, and now she's starting to get back. Because I saw that thing on ESPN the other day where they're saying she goes in like before, like she wakes up early, goes and watches video, and then goes to the studio and then goes back to school. And like, could she, like her? I could just see them two doing something together for the school.
Certain people are especially like multi-talented people are just fucking programmed differently. Like, because in order to be able to fuel all of your interests, the way that you have to optimize your day to be able to do all of those things is fucking crazy. Like, and then you're talking about still having a fucking social life. Like, yo, hey, shout outs to them. The new breed is different. The new breed is different. Like, I know that we get impressed about like the athletes that play two sports, and that is definitely impressive. But the fact that these motherfuckers are in the booth and then tearing it up on the field and on the court, absolutely insane. Taco is here. So really quick, getting into the next topic. All week, everyone has been talking about how Team USA absolutely embarrassed the former NFL players, both teams, the Wildcats, led by Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, and the who they played in the championship game, and the Founders, led by Tom Brady and Jalen Hurts. After seeing all the clips, I watched the whole event. From the beginning all the way to the end. Sorry, March Madness, you're later down the show sheet. Thoughts on this? I have my own thoughts. Thoughts on the action that you saw from the clips that you saw. And should NFL, after seeing what you saw, should NFL players be trying out for the flag football team? Taco, you get to start.
If I told you that I didn't watch that, what would
you didn't see no clips? I purposely put the word clips into the fucking show sheet because it's like you had to scroll while taking a shit.
You haven't seen a single clip?
You didn't see Tom Brady fucking dot up.
You know what I saw? I saw the Logan Paul clip.
Out of all,
I saw him Brady throwing the ball at Logan, and then Logan trying to get up all in the grill. That was the biggest. That
was the biggest clip you saw.
But it's come on now. Like what I mean.
So you did not see the Brady. You did not see Brady turn back fucking Father Time and flick him off in the face and tell Father Time to suck his dick and dot Gronk up to start the fucking show off. Yeah. You missed that?
Yeah, but I mean, if he has to be protected from Logan Paul, I mean, Logan Paul was gonna.
That had nothing to do with Logan Paul. That was a dime,
bro. You
didn't see your favorite wide receiver of all time in the back of the end zone.
Odell,
one footer.
Jaden Daniels dotting up Odell. Odell.
The only difference between the Odell catch and the old school Odell catch was he fell on the ground last time.
Joe Burrow sacrificing his ACLs in a
game. We're gonna get to that in a second.
Oh, bro, this shit was so good. This shit was the best TV of all last weekend.
I wouldn't go that far.
Dog, it was really fucking good. Like,
it was good, but
did the number one did that quarterback that said he was better than Mahomes play?
That mother.
He played quarterback half the time and he played wide receiver half the time.
Yeah, bro. Hey, and he was fucking them up no matter where he lined up.
He literally
where
word for word on the mic looked at Logan Paul and said, "Welcome to flag football, motherfucker."
Football, bro. That's fucking.
He schooled him.
Logan got
he schooled him.
Hey, all right, Mike. I'm gonna let you go because I feel a way about this.
Okay, so me and you have kind of discussed this in text, not on camera, but me and you have talked about. It was that day, wasn't it? Yeah, because we were talking about certain players.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts getting picked.
So I'm gonna go at this a completely different angle than I think you are. I'm gonna talk about a certain few players, and I'm gonna talk about a couple things because I know I talked to you about a certain couple players. No, they should not be in this. I'm telling you right now, even I forget who it was yesterday brought it up again, was like, no, it's a different game. Like we got schooled out there. It's not the same. So I'm going to start by saying, like, there are people, and I'm not doing this to glaze anyone. So if you want to sit there and say I'm glazing in the chat, you can go F yourself. The number one person on the NFL sides that could possibly do something is Jaden Daniels. And it's
he was
partially
cooking out there.
Well,
Look, he grew up. That's not fair. He grew up playing flag. That's not fair.
No, that's where I was going. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
What I was saying was it's partially because with the younger crew, he actually, Brady and them, I know they're older, but obviously they didn't grow up playing the flag game. Jaden played the flag game. That's why they kept him and Burrow on the field at both times 24/7, so they could do the pitch back like they did with Deuce and the other. I can't remember the other quarterback's name for USA.
Castellano or
whatever's there. Whatever.
Casario
and freaking Deuce. But that's the same thing they did. You were able to do that. Yes, Brady and Jalen did it a little bit, but they did it a lot more. There were other players that I was thinking of. It was cool. But I'm going to start off by saying, if you want to try to prove, and I already texted you this, if you want to try to prove that the NFL players can play against the USA team and participate in the Olympics, please keep these three players off your goddamn roster. I am sorry. Luke Kuechly, Patrick Peterson, and Harrison Smith, you do not belong on the field against USA.
Hey, listen. All right, so let me just first talk about Harrison Smith really quick. Harrison, I fucks with you, bro.
I love them all, but not in this.
But listen. Harrison Smith, you are fast for the NFL. You are not fast enough to be on a flag football.
And here's the thing, Taco. I don't know if you know about this rule. I do because my niece plays it. So I agree with
what Leash just said. I would put speed on a roster. I would put speed on a roster.
I also understand why him and Logan were there. I get it. But what I'm going to say is one of the rules in flag, Taco, is you cannot leave your feet. You cannot jump. Like you can't try to hurdle, whatever. So what they do is they do the opposite. They dip, they drag, they pivot, they do all this.
It's nasty.
Here's the problem. Old men like Peterson and Harrison Smith, when they go to bend down, they don't get back up. Okay.
Hey, but
two more things. I'm not done because I was texting you, and there's two players. I don't know if you remember. There was two players that I roasted, and not because they were horrible, but they didn't belong. And I understand Brady had to get his guys and this and that because that's what you told me. But Taco, if you think of a running back that should be in a flag football game, name one right now.
I would say CMC or Barkley.
Okay, Barkley was on there. If I told you that Kyle Juszczyk was the other running back, what would you say?
Sounds like G-Man.
I would have honestly went like Kamara, Kenneth Walker.
Kyle Juszczyk as the running back. He's not built for flag.
No.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I was very disappointed in Jalen Hurts.
Dog, Jalen Hurts, especially for I figured because of what I saw of him. I'm not even talking about like Eagles stuff. I'm talking about I'm going back to Bama. I expected on a flag football field for him to transcend back into Bama Hurts on a flag football field. That man has forgotten how he still has great hip movement. I'm not gonna lie, but
Brady showed more athleticism.
Yeah, dude, Jalen Hurts was getting hawked the fuck down by Logan Paul. Like Jalen Hurts was getting hawked down by Logan Paul, and then Jalen Hurts was what, picked twice? No, twice or three times.
Before I let you go, I want to give an honorable mention to a player, and I know we brought up OBJ. I know we brought up whatever. To me, the Wildcats team, yes, they had Saquon. Yes, they had Devonta, but Jaden and Burrow, because I also think Burrow, The reason I like Burrow in it was he was able to but not even the
I didn't know Burrow could move like that. I did not know Burrow could move like that.
Yes, the throws, but yes, the move where that one play where he got pantsed and we almost saw his dingling. All that was good and golden. But the biggest thing for me with him was you get down to that 5-yard line where you're not allowed to pass or run and all that jazz. He was literally drawing plays up in his freaking hand. And that threw that was legit. But an honorable mention, even though he wasn't on the winning team, the Wildcats team, obviously he wasn't on the USA team. But for the pros, I am going to give an honorable mention to fucking Devonta Smith.
Devonta Smith, bro.
He lit it up, and he showed me. I'm going to say something. I'm going to come back to the flag. If they decide to trade AJ Brown, I'm drafting Devonta.
Yeah.
I'm drafting Devonta all around.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When it comes to USA,
the question about the Eagles has never been the receivers; it's the quarterback.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
But it's also not just the quarterback; it's also
but we're not on the Eagles right now. We're talking about Team USA. Speaking of Team USA,
when it comes to Team USA, Deuce, I have one bad thing to say about Deuce. No, and you'll understand. He wanted to beat the NFL so bad that there was a couple times that I wanted to grab him and go, calm the fuck down.
Yo, he was passionate out there. He was yelling
at Casario so bad.
Yo.
I felt bad for the other quarterback.
Hey, they were, but see, so what I will say about flag football is our team dynamic. So I've played tackle. I've played tackle. I've played flag. I will say that in flag football, that team camaraderie it's like Mike said, it's there. It's a lot more there is a little bit more infighting, because you do have a little bit more time down the field. You do have a lot more time to extend plays. I've only played 5-on-5 a little bit. I've always played 7-on-7. So let me just say that for seeing that display of 5-on-5, I've never seen 5-on-5 at that high of a fucking level. That was crazy for 5-on-5. I've seen some elite 7-on-7 games. I've played in some crazy fucking 7-on-7 games against some amazing fucking talent. I've had practice. I've gotten to play against practice squad NFL guys, and shit like that, and that was. I'm sorry, when the Olympics start, I'm not trying to start no shit with no other country. And I know that Team USA is already getting ready for, believe Germany right now.
Okay, there's a quote.
Hold on. You can't fuck with us. You can't fuck with us. Now, to the NFL player standpoint, getting out there and stepping on the field against some real flag football players and learning that how different the sport is and how drastically different the sport is, I don't think that our NFL players could formulate their own flag team like they did, and then even go out against other countries.
That's where I was going. Yeah, that was my other point.
Go and put up and go and get a win. I don't think that
if you put an NFL team next to the USA team, if we had two teams and they both in the Olympics, the NFL flag football team could finish last out of every fucking
team. Exactly. Now, what I also love for this is that what I saw a lot live on social media, whether it was Instagram or Facebook. I don't have the Twitter anymore because fuck you, Elon. What I saw a lot of live reactions is not necessarily in the football circle, but more so of the casual circle of people being like, I can't believe this is happening. What is going on? Oh, wait, I didn't I even saw one person was like, I didn't realize that flag football players were actually football players. What the fuck did you think that we were doing? It's still, we did play tackle at once. We did try and make the NFL. We're still athletes. I don't know where this whole there are YouTubers. There are fucking baseball YouTubers. Okay, who fucking pitch and hit just as well as some MLB guys. There are YouTube golfers that golf just as well as some PGA and live guys.
Grant Horvat, yeah.
There are even some of these. So you see some of these guys that are 1v1 in basketball, and they do get opportunities to at least try out for NBA teams. They may not make the team, but we are entering an era where, because of how long social media has been around and been present, to where the playing field of the athlete, yes, you might be in the big leagues. At the end of the fucking day, the concept of this whole spinning rock having 6 billion, 8 billion people on it, someone is eventually going to be bigger, better than you. They may not be bigger, better than you at that thing. But you step into their thing, that doesn't just make you all of a sudden good. So I love the way that a very unique experience I learned when I went to the NFLPA rookie premiere, Mike. As a brand new analyst, as a brand new reporter, as a brand new journalist, I expected other journalists to look down at me. I got embraced, I got respected, and I got brought in and given phone numbers and connections, and seeing the NFL players.
I felt the same way even at the expo.
Yeah, exactly. Seeing the NFL players treat the flag football players like pros, like athletes, like mutuals. To me, that was the most important thing of that whole event. To me, that was the biggest takeaway. And then seeing how the NFL players acted even after the fact, and even are carrying themselves after the fact, where it's like, yeah, if I want to make the team, I do have some work that I have to do. Yeah, if I want to make the team, I am going to enter a camp. Seeing certain players even already kind of starting to tailor some of their camps to be able to still focus on the NFL, but they do want to represent their country. I'm not going to say that the NFL players should not have an opportunity, because if I had the ability to go out there and, if they held a tryout here in Colorado,
yeah, you'd be going.
I would be there, because I would want to represent my country.
So can I ask you about a certain player specifically?
Sure.
What do you think about the announcement that was made halfway through that thing?
Our RG3, and then they re-announced it yesterday.
Yeah, can you give me your opinion on that?
His build is perfect for our sport, for flag football. His build is perfect. His skill set translates. I would be afraid if I'm other countries if he takes off on a sprint. I could see Team USA. I could see Team USA designating him as QB2.
Okay, let me ask you this: if the team,
the QB that they pitched to,
no. But what I'm saying is, if the team that we saw, obviously there's another couple years, a couple guys can move up, a guy can move out. If the Olympic team is the exact team that we saw on the field,
gold.
No, hold on. And you added him to the squad, you have to take someone off. But are you moving Deuce to the wide receiver, or are you taking Casario off the field, because Casario is not an athlete? So you either have to have Deuce and him, or remove one of the wide receivers and have it be Casario and him, and have Deuce as a wild card with him. I
don't know. The thing with Casario is a brain. He's a mind. Like, from what I've seen of him, like in interviews and just like kind of like the way he approaches the game.
Because I have my thought.
He seems like he plays very up here, and even seeing the way he handled the game of 5-on-5, he seems like he plays from the neck up more so. That would be tough, because Deuce seems to be the athlete that you can move around and you could do a lot of different things with.
Okay, so let me.
I would use Deuce more like the Joker. I would
let me portray this question or this way. I am on your side. I am putting Casario at quarterback, having RG3 as the 2, having him as the weapon, but you can also bring him back up to have 3 trips and whatever.
Yep. Griffin can catch too.
Yes. But my question is, we saw a little bit of one on the game. I get that it was Logan. I get that there was a little bit with a couple other players, and I get what he did with Casario is, but will he, talking Deuce, be able to egotistically let himself not be the quarterback?
Yes, because there's
win? Is it because of the goal?
So I love that you're asking me this because I've done a lot of I've done like a lot of like Team USA like deep dives like in research.
But you get my point
because they already do move him around in tournaments and stuff. They do that already all the time.
They moved him around that day, but he was, whenever they needed a second QB, it was always him.
Because that's his place. That's his, No,
I know.
Flag football QBs have more pride and more ego than actual quarterback.
Yeah, I get that it's his place as the quarterback. Well, that's why I'm bringing up, will he be okay with not being the quarterback if it's RG3 taking his spot?
I don't know. I can see
because he's also the one that talks shit saying, I am better than Patrick Mahomes.
It's going to be interesting. Me personally,
it doesn't hurt the fact that he's practicing
after seeing what I saw, it's very hard for me to make a case for these NFL guys to come in and
I have another player that shouldn't have been on that field that I love. DeAndre Hopkins can barely make an NFL roster, let alone
a fucking flag roster.
He looked horrible.
Let me just throw this out there out here really quick before we close out, because Sacco did kind of open up with it, and I was kind of hoping that this would have been the closer for this topic. Logan Paul did look damn good. He did actually like as a rusher. A rusher in flag football is completely different than a rusher in regular tackle football. A rusher in flag football, you have to have the best endurance on the whole fucking team.
Because you have to start 7 yards back.
Yep, you're starting 7 yards back, and you are rushing every play. And don't let it be tournament day, bro. Don't let it. Tournament day, we ain't playing 3 games that they played that day. Yeah. Tournament day, we're playing 5-7 fucking games.
You have more time. And the other thing with the
Wildcats, there's more teams you got to get through.
Well, the other thing with the Wildcats, and this is to that point, is not saying they would have won if it didn't happen, because they would have lost either way. But to Logan's point, is they had no break. They had a minimal break between the other NFL game and the final.
Bro, hey, that man's cardio was fucking on point. And you
better be. He's getting freaking sat on by freaking Roman Reigns and freaking CM Punk. And
CM Punk's tiny though, but
he still beats his ass.
But no, for real, I was impressed. And I feel like it was mostly clip farming. I felt like it was mostly clip farming that he was doing. I think that if Logan Paul were to be on a flag football field consistently, you're not getting all that shit talk all the time, because there's gonna be so many different fucking humbling moments, and the game, the way that the game moves, and you get crossed up one too many fucking times. It kind of look at what happened to Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly was demoralized. He had his fucking soul snatched. And that man was practicing weeks ahead before all the rest of the NFL players.
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
That came from Greg Olson's mouth, that he was training because he's Greg Olson's defensive coordinator. He was trained. He asked Greg if he could work out at the.
If you were to ask me right now, what would I do faster? Put on a pair of pads or put on a flag?
You're going to flag.
Fuck no. Give me the pads. It's easier for me to hit. I can wrap you up. I can actually wrap you up and take you to the ground. If you have a flag and I'm on defense, I'm getting put on a highlight reel if I don't fucking snatch that flag.
Well, and you can't even.
The highlight reel is way worse getting your ankles fucking snatched, then like if I miss a tackle, the guy next to me is gonna fucking come up and take the tackle, and I can at least grab it like around and like, you know, like there. At least with pads, I'm just running into you. I turn the brain off and I just go. With flag, I have to think. It's easier to get embarrassed in flag, I feel like. If in tackle, it's either I'm getting knocked out or I'm doing the knocking out. Those are the two. In flag, there's so many ways you can embarrass me. What do you mean? What do you mean you fucking slip and slid and fucking spun and you're still going to the end zone? By the way, the wide receiver for Team USA, I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That
skinny motherfucker. Oh my gosh.
He's skinnier than you, and I didn't know that was possible.
Hey, did you hear? They're like, hey, on the broadcast, they're like, hey, do you realize that's Jalen Ramsey that you throwing the ball on when Deuce fucking torched up Jalen Ramsey?
I'll be honest, he's skinnier than you, and I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, bro. But shit, we're gonna get into halftime here. Actually, yeah, no, this is the perfect time for fucking halftime because the next set of topics are gonna get a little fucking wild. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good time for you fellas that if you have a drink, get a drink. What in the world? But yeah, if you have a drink, get a drink. On the other side, Puka Nacua finds himself in some trouble, which could be affecting his money.
Taco, look at the private chat.
Huh?
I said, Taco, look at the private chat. I typed it in like 15 minutes ago.
Oh. We are going to deep dive into the Arizona Cardinals. Then we are also going to get into some March Madness opening day and our best bets for the weekend. Out of silence back. Just gonna throw that out there. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? Dilly dilly. We will see you in a few.
Yo, tune into the Rumboyz, where the fantasy kings reside. Rumboyz Robbie dropping jams, got the league on our side. From the waiver wire to the trade block, we scheming like pros. Building squads to smash the books, watch the haters hit the road. Prop bet popping off, we cashing on the underdogs bark. Vegas lines getting crushed, leave us in city in the dark. Over on the yards, out on the picks, we calling it precise. Rumboyz Network got the sauce, turning dubs into a vice. Rumboyz, hype train rolling through the grid all night. Setting lineup, static night, winning league, it's feeling right. Beating Vegas every Sunday, stacking chips like it's our throne. Dilly dilly to the dollars, pour it up, we on the zone. Rumboyz, fancy fire. Rumboyz, bets on fire. From the pod to the payout, we the squad that takes it higher. Dilly dilly. Scrolling through the Discord vibes, raw like a rookie can't rush. Rumboyz crew dissecting matchups, no fluff, just a hush. Receivers torching corners, we said it first, now the check's clear. Running it back for the boom, while the books drowning beer. League champs crown themselves with our weekly hot takes. Sleepers waking up, Giants bust getting the breaks. From zero to hero, your roster's reborn in the booth. Rumboyz Fantasy Network, spitting truth, chasing loot. Hey, hit play on the pod, let the energy surge. We the pulse of the playoffs, making grown men converge. Prop on the anytime TD, we nail it, no sweat. Vegas sweating bullets while we feast on the bed. Rumboyz, hype train rolling through the grid all night. Setting lineup, static night, winning leagues, feeling right. Beating Vegas every Sunday, stacking chips like it's our throne. Dilly dilly to the dollars, pour it up, we on the zone. Rumboyz, fancy fire. Rumboyz, bets on fire. From the pod to the payout, we the squad that takes it higher. Dilly dilly. So raise your glass to the Rumboyz, are always in the game. Winning props, crushing lines, putting leagues to shame. Subscribe, smash that like join the fam today. Rumboyz forever, now go win and dilly dilly all the way. Rumboyz.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy El Capitan Robbie J of the Rumboyz Fantasy Sports Network here at the NFL Players Association 2019 Rookie Premiere with Nick Bosa, with my co-host Ty Boogie, all the Rumboyz and girls out there tuning in. we are sitting down with the number one draft pick,
The one and only
Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, Hollywood, with Drew Lock. No other than Andy Isabella, Miles Boykin. We are sitting with Benny Snell Jr., Easton Stick, Bryce Love, UGA's own the big dog of the Bulldogs, Riley Ridley.
How you doing?
It's Friday. We all got jobs. We got an interview to do. National championship winner, NFL draftee, CJ Hawkinson, Iowa Hawkeyes. What is good, brother?
Hey, it's good to be here.
Hey, welcome. ACCR, right?
Oh, you already know.
Hail to the Redskins.
I gotta ask, you're gonna play the Browns? Like, are you gonna just burn them again? What you think you do? I mean,
I think the media put us against each other. I like them so.
You're friends.
We're in a hot tub time machine, bro.
He's cool. He plays video games just like me. That's what he really do.
Gotta find something besides-
For me, be able to break the all-time rushing leader in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the UK O-line, man. Y'all did that.
When you wake up in the morning, you don't want to have to feel like you're doing work.
Exactly.
You want to feel blessed and excited to do what you're doing day in and day out, and I can truly say that.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the rum boys and girls. What it do? Dilly. That was live, man.
All right. We are back. We'll wait for the boys to get back. You know what I'm saying? Yo, yeah. Nobody has yet to score a takedown on Giorgio. I know that. Yeah, it's gonna be Colby Covington versus Dennis. I just wish that product wasn't on fucking Fox, bro. I hate watching shit on Fox for obvious reasons. I don't want to support nothing them niggas do. J.K. Dobbins. Wait, what? What happened to J.K.? Hey, cuz, don't be playing like that. Hold on. This man, yo, nah, son. He did say that. Yeah, I don't see nothing on no J.K. Dobbs, bro. I don't see nothing on no J.K. Dobbs, nothing. But I just checked. How you doing, Taco?
Chilling, man. A little tired, but
I'm back. I'll be there in a sec.
All good.
I just pinched my finger and it hurts like a bitch.
Is Aaron Judge going to get it together at some point, Taco?
He hit a home run today for my fantasy roster.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did catch buns today. He did catch buns.
He better after striking out 4 fucking times.
Yeah, he was buns. Yeah, he went from being buns to cracking buns.
He was buns against freaking the Giants. Come on.
I mean, did you need him? The Giants only got
Yeah, my roster needed him.
The Giants had no runs scored so far.
Motherfucker, he's saying for fantasy baseball.
I need strikeouts for fantasy fucking baseball.
Oh, you playing points leagues? That's the only way they count that shit.
I just need freaking average.
Shit. Let's go ahead. Let's get back into the rest of the show. So that Taco could get back to crying about the Knicks, the Yankees, and the Giants. What a sad life that is, huh? I'm kidding. We are here on the second half of the show, ladies and gentlemen. That's TDS Taco. That's Drop the Mic FF. I'm Rumboyz Robbie. Welcome back to Rumboyz After Dark. Make sure that you buy some fucking merch. All right, buy some merch. I'm gonna just
hold on. Buy your fucking merch.
Buy the merch.
I may be buzzed already.
Good. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the rum boys and girls. What it do? Dilly. This motherfucker has a cookie. He got the Chucky chip.
Oatmeal cream pie, bitches.
Oatmeal cream pie. Little Debbie turning into fat Deborah.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. Eat too many of those, you turn around to Drewski Kirk.
Fuck you.
Protect all the children, especially the white ones.
I don't think Taco has seen that meme. Otherwise, he'd be busting up.
Taco, you seen the new Drewski skit?
Yeah.
How did you miss that?
What?
I said, be careful. If you eat too many of those, you'll turn into to Drewski Kirk. Serve a righteous God.
I like when she tried to come after him and he goes, "You're telling on yourself."
Yeah, you're telling on yourself. You're done. Let's get into the second half of the show. Second half of the show, we are going to. This next topic is a little bit wild, but that's okay.
Is it?
Because the person that we're talking about clearly was being a wild boy. No
He's been
machine.
a wild
gun
boy
shooting
for a while.
He's been a wild boy. Oh, yeah. Puka Nacua finds himself in hot water following allegations of non-consensual biting and anti-Semitic remarks were made. This also comes after being on stream with Aiden Ross doing the dance thingy, the TD celebration. This is also in the midst of a contract year for Puka. He could be easily become one of the highest paid wide receivers in the fucking league. Thoughts on the situation and how should the Rams handle it? I saw a very unique take of how the Rams should handle it by Hushmanzada, and I'm like, that's what I would do.
I did not see that take.
He said it, and I was thinking it, and then I was like, there's no way that we did that at the same time.
What do you say?
I will wait till my turn.
Okay. He's definitely wilding out. He's been wilding out all offseason. If you saw him 3 weeks ago, in the background of the UFC fight, front row, he looked like he wanted to jump in the ring. He looked like he was about to go ape shit after every fight. He looked like Uncle Dana. Obviously, Uncle Dana hooked him up with the tickets because if people that don't know, he lived with Dana White for a year. That's why I'm calling him Uncle Dana.
Yeah, he's Uncle. Yeah.
I'm just saying, Uncle Dana probably had to sit down and talk to him. He was going wild. Then he shows up to the Daytona 500, loving all over some Miss Charlotte Flair. And that was funny because she's like, I don't know how many years older than him. And, they're just friends. But then there's pictures of them all lovey-dovey. Who knows if it was just a fling? I don't give a shit. Now you have how you brought up, you have the Aiden Ross crap. And now you have this. Could it be
and his brother and his brother's issues too?
And his brother beating people up. Yes, this is probably a money grab, but my point is, if you're wilding out and other things, people are going to try to money grab your ass. So stay out of the limelight. If you know you're an NFL player, stay out of the situations that, just like Stephen A. used to say. He used to have two things he used to say out loud.
He cracked Sarah Safari, though.
He used to say, stay off the weed, and nothing happens good after 2 a.m. Well, when you're in the limelight, you need to stay out of any kind of situation.
Except the weed.
Well, I'm just
saying. If you're paying to smoke with me.
I'm just saying, if you're going to get in trouble. All I'm saying is, he is not doing what is needed. He is not doing what is needed to stay out of trouble. He is doing things over and over. Not saying that biting, it could be worse. He could be doing worse shit. I'm not going to bring up a certain player.
She was twerking in his face though, while he was passed out. She was throwing that ass in a circle while he was passed out. So we don't know
We don't. That's what I'm saying. It could be a cash grab. He could be doing worse shit, but Puka, stay out of the freaking news.
Puka's pulling the typical being young, dumb, and full of cum shit.
Young and dumb. All right, I'm done.
Taco.
Nah, man, this dude Puka is wilding, bro. He's becoming a PR nightmare, especially because we know who runs the world. So it's like, bro, like, what are you doing? Bro, this ain't the place. Like, that's all I'm saying, man. This guy got to be careful. He's gonna put himself into a situation, and that's the last thing anybody wants. A situation.
He said, "Fuck Taco."
But how would you be doing this shit in a contract year, bro? You know who this shit reminds me of? That fucking nut that was playing the Flash. Urza Miller.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker was doing some
didn't
wild
he wild
shit.
out? Didn't he wild out like on like the set and shit?
Yeah, wild out in the bar, wild out some fat chicks. I'm like, yo, everybody loves a BBW. Jesus. And then like I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, you know, you're in contract negotiations, you know it's that time, and you sitting down here doing this kind of ratchet shit. I just don't think that it's a good look. Like, not at this time of year, man. You're like in negotiations, you're trying to get your ass paid, you're trying to lock up some shit, and you start doing this, like, bro, that's not a vibe. That is not a vibe.
So here's what I'm gonna say. There's a time and place for everything. Taco, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Both of you are right in both of your takes. After the Aiden Ross shit, for me personally, that should have been enough for you to shut the fuck up and lay low.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of what Taco said, given everything in the political climate, given the atmosphere that we're in right now, it is now very easy for, even if you didn't say whatever Shorty is saying that you may have said, you will open the doors for some he said, she said shit. Charges don't stick unless they have audio of you saying this. But I'm going to also say this. If y'all got audio of a man saying this, y'all was plotting and planning this the whole fucking time. Because who the fuck... Because there's video being released of y'all twerking in his face while he's like, laying down chilling. Clearly drunk. Clearly inebriated. So... who the fuck just pulls out a camera when we're all chilling, we're all on party buses, or who else pulls out just like audio? I mean, I get like in those settings, like audio can just be rolling, camera can just be rolling, like it's whatever. Shorties be on Snapchat, hey, go doing a fucking thing or whatever, like that's what they do, putting down the window, yelling out, hey girl, like they be doing that wild shit, all on Snapchat, fucking wilding and everything. With that being said and stated, bro, have a fucking handler. Have a fucking wingman. Have somebody that's there with you that's like, hey, yo, I'm paying you to where if I'm going to get fucked up, I'm going to have a good time. I'm paying you and I'm trusting you. Yo, if you see me say some dumb shit, be like, yo, we getting the fuck out of here. Or snatch their fucking phones. Start breaking shit. Well, we'll pay for that later. Well, I'll sell the damage of property lawsuit. Like type shit. You got to know when you're famous, when you're rich, you got to know what parameters of what and what barriers you can fucking handle. You got to have plans. You got to have plans on top of plans and contingencies to protect yourself. Not necessarily if you move in like Matt Vicenaris, like I'm not saying that, but you just also got to protect yourself and be able to like go out and have a good night and go out and have fun. You know, Shorty got a bite mark on her. I don't know if y'all was getting frisky. I don't know if y'all was getting playful. I don't know, whatever. You know, I'm gonna say this. That ain't look like no like regular, you know, flirty bite mark. And Shorty's saying he was saying some anti-Semitic shit, and then he bit me. It looks like you did your TD dance, and then you fucking bit her. like I'm gonna be honest. That bite mark does not look like. Hey, listen, your boy is known for, you know, when it's time to get in them sheets. I ain't never been nobody and left a mark like that. Like, I'm just saying, like, I ain't never left a mark. Like, I ain't never left a mark. But also, like, do we even know if those are your teeth? Like, that could have been one of the other ratchets on the bus that bit her. We don't even know. She may not even remember who the fuck bit her because from the videos, y'all was drunk as shit. Y'all was drunk. Not on Rumboyz After Dark drunk, having a podcast drunk. Y'all was somebody's getting fucked tonight drunk.
Yeah, but you know, knowing the area that they're at, there was definitely probably something else in there.
Oh, bro, I do not. When I go to LA, I am very choosy about my female selection. I am very much like I try and go for like the most sober possible. like I am like, yo, I have only had 2 beers. Oh, you've had 2 beers. That's where we're staying. In California, I do not like, because California girls, they get drunk and they just go crazy, and it just becomes like a whole fucking thing.
Really?
And it's yeah. I've never been on a date in California that's ended positively.
Okay.
I've never been on a date with a girl in California that hasn't ended up with her throwing up in my car or an Uber or a fucking like any other mode of transportation that we are taking.
Okay, I'll be honest. That's because you're Ratchet Robbie.
I was younger party in LA.
What were they drinking, bro? They had to be drinking
Hennessy.
Bro.
Hennessy.
No, bro. Fucking girls would be that was like that was like the early 2000s, dude. Like the girls were on like those like wine coolers back then.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no wonder why.
Yeah,
wine coolers and Four Locos.
Yeah, dude. You remember the fucking Seagram's wine coolers? Yeah, they hit it. And then they just
Taco still drinks them.
Holy sh!
Well, he does drink.
My white claws, you know.
Exactly where I was going. Thank you, Taco.
Hey, there was this one though that my mom used to get that like came from Canada, and that shit was fucking fire. Like that shit was fire.
Canada Dry, that shit's bang bang.
I think there was a wine cooler that was back in the
day. That shit is the 8th wonder of the world.
I can't remember this shit, but they used to sell it next to the fucking Seagrams.
I mean, it might be Canada Dry.
Yeah, I think it might be the Canada. Yeah, I think it might be the Canada Dry. Yeah, it was pink. Remember, it was pink.
Oh, that's definitely not Canada Dry.
No, the Canada Dry. No, it ain't that. No. It was a different one back in like the early 2000s, bro. Like you had to be there. You could tell Robbie used to do a lot of underage drinking. Robbie used to be bad. But I also made the honor roll and was a hell of an athlete. It's just my superpower.
Can you spell honor roll?
HONOR space ROLL.
How?
Last week we talked about the possibility of Kirk Cousins joining the Pittsburgh Steelers. Should it not be Rodgers, or should it be Rodgers? Do you think that the Arizona Cardinals should toss their names in the ring for Kirk Cousins? Or should it go back to what we were saying at the beginning of the show that Taco missed with the time system shit?
Neither. No, it should not fucking be. I am adamant in saying it's not going to be and should not be Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins.
I'm sorry, Kirk go to MHJ. I love that shit.
Here's why.
What's your take?
That makes my dick hard.
Huh?
Ew.
Kirk go to
why.
MHJ makes my dick hard.
No, here's why. Is Kirk Cousins at this point of his career better than Jacoby Brissett? The answer is fuck no.
Yeah, it's the same
And
guy.
if you're going to bring someone in,
It's crazy. They played at the same level type of like competition in college.
and if you're gonna bring somebody in, you're going to bring someone in like the aforementioned Ty Simpson to learn behind Brissett and not take his job like you're bringing in Cousins. Because if you're gonna suck, you're gonna suck, and I'm talking about as the team. You're not gonna sit there. You're not gonna win that division with the Rams, the Niners, or the Seahawks. So you might as well just keep playing pace, keep doing what you're doing. If you want to draft Ty Simpson, like we talked about earlier, fine.
Let me just say this: Arizona did look good for like a good portion of last year. Arizona can keep pace until like week 10, week 12.
Robbie.
That between them, that's when that fucking shit hits them.
But
Arizona shoots themselves in the fucking beak.
I would agree with you that they could have a chance this net. You don't fire your goddamn head coach.
Okay, but Mike, we need to fucking figure out a goddamn situation for Arizona.
What do you mean? We have to figure
Before
out
the end of this segment, between the three of us, we need to figure out a quarterback situation for Arizona.
They have their starting quarterback. It's Jacoby Brissett.
That is not an answer.
It was for half the year. And Michael
More than
Wilson and Trey McBride absolutely loved him.
You have to understand they are going for bottom record, and Brissett was serviceable. It's not like they were getting blown out with him in the games.
You're not getting
Their
you're
defense
not getting bottom. You're not getting bottom record with the talent that Mike just listed. Like you'll still be bottom. You're not getting art. You're not getting art. So you might as well prepare for getting art.
He won one game.
Bro.
He won one game.
How are you going to say the team that has the number like
is going to fall off the cliff? I'm gonna say this right now.
Okay, if he falls off the cliff, then they get a better pick. Arizona's not playing
I'm
to
a competitor.
win this.
Yep,
I'm a competitor. I want to win fucking football games.
No,
I'm thinking from the lens. I'm thinking from the lens. Okay.
No, I agree with you on
Cardinals.
You're a competitor. If you're the player, I agree. But just like the guy, I know we're not talking about this team, but I am going to bring them the fuck up. Just like the goddamn Miami Porpoises, they are proving that right now they do not care about winning, and they are going to go for the picks and go for the future.
Then you know what? Then I'm going to take this, and I'm now going to broaden out this topic. We can't have all of these teams, bottom of the barrel, crabs in a fucking barrel, constantly pulling each other down to the bottom of the fucking league, all trying to fight for a 1, 2, or 3 quarterbacks because all of them aren't going to get it.
No, I agree, but we're gonna keep going with this because I like this discussion.
Your team could suck next year and fucking become the worst team in the league.
Here's the thing.
Your team could suck. My team could suck. So they don't even control their own fucking destiny because our teams could be worse than them.
Here, hold on for a second. You're sitting there saying we can't keep doing this. We can't keep doing this. Go tell the goddamn NBA that.
The NBA has the exact same problem. This is also why with the NBA, I said that we need punishments. I also say that we need punishments.
I know, I agree, but what I'm saying is that it's already being happening in another league.
There's anti-tanking that's coming to the NBA.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the league is I'm just saying they're gonna keep doing this. For God's sakes, I remember everyone using the lingo, tanking for Tua. We're tanking for Tua. So
I think that at that point in time in sports media and in meme culture, in sports media and meme culture, I think that was funny, and I think there'll always be a comedic place for that. I think that as a fan, okay, You have to, at a certain point, look at your organization, okay, and be like, I want more. I want better. I
agree with you.
Like you watch your organization.
I'm not.
Taco comes on this show, and then during the season we have a Tuesday night show. Taco will fucking put the Giants' feet to fucking flames.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I agree with you as a fan of the Cardinals and as a fan of football. I'm telling you, the front office does not care about that right now. Example, Raiders. No. I'm going to give you an example about the Raiders. The Raiders said, F your mom, when they decided to sit there and go, hey, Max Crosby, stay at fucking home. Because they knew that having Max Crosby on the goddamn field would help them win games and not let them get the number one pick.
We need to.
Am I wrong, Taco?
We need to have because all right. If we don't put traps in place, we don't put things in place, guidelines, bylaws, whatever. I'm not saying I'm not saying the league needs to step in. The league needs to step in. I don't think that we need any outside entity telling us what the fuck to do because this is our sport. Yeah. The league needs to step in, and the league needs to say, "Hey, if you can have a loseless, you can have a winless season, but if you don't do X, Y, and Z to try and correct it within a certain time frame, I think that we should." I have never been a fan of this, but I'm actually going to say it. Regulate tiers. We have the UFL. Regulate.
That won't happen.
It won't happen, but it should. I've never been a proponent of it until.
Why would you punish the city? Like, that's the problem. That's like jobs and shit. Like, it's a little different here in the States. Like this, like the owner should be forced to sell or some shit.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like there needs to be something. There has to be something. I mean, not maybe like not like owners, but like there has to be like you get fined.
Okay, let's take this deeper.
Can we get fines at least? Can we get fines?
But you got to take this deeper because, and I'm not just saying with football. And I know I brought up basketball, but we're all fans of good teams in a different sport. And certain people say that, oh, our team is ruining the sport, Robbie, and I disagree with that.
I don't think that any team is ruining the sport. I don't think that
$1 billion in that contract.
Hold on.
If anything, what ruins the sport is intentional tanking.
No, but what I'm going to bring up about what I'm going to bring up about baseball is, to me, and I forget who it was. I think it was someone that knew their shit, said that it shouldn't be like teams like the Dodgers and Yankees aren't what's ruining the sport. It's Samson. Samson said it on Levitard shit. He said he would do. He said what he would do. He said what is ruining the game, in his opinion, are teams like the Pirates and the Twins and teams like that are not even willing to pay half like money at all to bring it to pay. He says if you like you're bringing up like selling or whatever, or whatever you brought up and then Taco said selling. He's saying if you don't pay enough or try to be competitive from the bottom up, you should be forced to sell your team.
Yes, they have to be forced to sell. That's the problem. Like if you're not coming here to put on a good product, because it's the integrity of the sport, but two, you have now cities and franchises that are not being grown and built. As you're trying to deal with media rights and have more stars and have more around it, you want to continue to develop the talent and make it a continuously better game. You don't want to devolve the game because people are trying to cheat the system and get the most picks because analytics says that's the best thing. That kind of takes away the spirit of competition.
I don't know. Like I wanted to make this a conversation about Arizona solving their quarterback problems, but clearly Arizona is in this category of teams across multiple different sports that we talk about, to where, I mean, this conversation took a different turn to where it's like No.
But what if Arizona what if Arizona at 28 trades up and takes Ty Simpson? Are you still going to complain that Jacoby Brissett's their starter for a year?
Why would you
No.
do that though? Ty Simpson.
You can't. Yeah, I was going to say you can't complain because you said that was what they would do.
No, and honestly, I think that Ty Simpson can fit something that might help them.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what
remember how at the beginning of the show, how I was like, I do see a world where the quarterback gets pushed up the board because the quarterback and just the value of that position and what it can bring.
But I don't think Ty Simpson is playing this year, no matter where he goes.
No,
I think even if he gets, obviously, no matter, even if Ty Simpson,
it would have to be a Tyler Shock situation where we would eventually.
That's different. I'm just saying, like, he's not coming in thinking he's going to start that year.
Who said the Moneyball formula is outdated? I do say there are retard teams, and those who keep getting rid of homegrown talent get picks. Repeat doing that.
Pirates.
It's fucking sad. It's fucking sad. It's fucking sad. Who's going to be the starter for the Browns this year? Is it Deshaun or Shedeur?
I don't know, but UConn's up 27-14.
I think it really depends on the health of Watson. I think if Watson's fully healthy, they're going to give him a shot. It's just too much money.
That's where the conversation comes from, and that's where I feel like the conversation starts.
Yep.
You're paying a player
to do nothing at the moment.
So I saw something interesting to where maybe we do see the Browns drum up some crazy draft day shit for Myles Garrett to kind of open up more money to now maybe bring in some more talent to surround Deshaun to then make the money worth it for what they spent for Deshaun. I don't think the Browns are coordinated enough, organized enough to be able to do so. I don't think that the lightning doesn't strike in a bottle twice. What the Raiders were able to do, even getting Max Crosby back and then being able to still financially be able to keep all those pieces together, I don't think that the Browns can pull something like that off. But I think the Browns need a move like that in order to begin the conversation of surrounding pieces around a quarterback. I realistically don't know who they should start right now. I feel like from a money standpoint, see what you can get out of Deshaun, but Deshaun's been away from the game too long that I don't think that you're going to get anything out of him. So I also caution to the side of where it's like, if I'm not getting shit out of you anyways, I know I'm not going to get shit out of you. And I know it's going to probably result in another fucking losing season. I might as well go and spin Shedeur and maybe win a couple of games and put myself in position next year. But at least
these teams want to try to win. Like they're trying to like lose and get the best draft pick. Like that's the shot.
But you also have to remember that at a certain situation, at a certain point, you have to start understanding the Browns do have, compared to some of the teams that we have talked about. I do believe that when I do my power rankings this year for the magazine, I already have a feeling that I might be putting the Browns a little bit above teams like the Jets, teams like
whoopity-doo, Robbie. That's not really much of an accomplishment.
Teams like the Cardinals.
Okay, that's still a top 10. That's still a top 6 pick.
Yeah, it seems like exactly.
I'm gonna put the Browns over the Titans in this historic, monumental, close decision. Like, come on, bro.
All that shit matters, bro.
They're
when
really
you deep dive the way that I do, that shit fucking matters.
No, but what the point is that they're still not good enough for it to matter. They still need to get so much significantly better.
Every fucking pick matters. Every roster spot matters. Every decision.
Not to the Browns. The Browns don't know what the fuck they're doing. They waste picks all the time.
But we're talking about from the capitalization or from the capitalization of what can these teams do. We're not talking about from a place of negativity. What can they do to progress? An easy take is for me to sit back and be like, it's the Browns. Oh, an easy take for me to just be like, it's the Cardinals. An easy take for me.
You know, what would be the most
needs
Browns
to-
thing to
he
do is
needs
to have a
to-
good year this year,
would be like-
because this is the year that you actually have QBs that are coming out that are actually viable. It would be the most Browns thing to actually win, because you're supposed to have, what, 4 good QBs in this class coming out?
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Name them.
Oh, see, like you get a little bit and you get greedy. Okay,
What? You can say 4
Right,
quarterbacks.
just let him have the fact that it's like
He's kinda right.
Like last
But
week,
he's
I gave
kinda
you
right.
something, you keep one more. Like I get you.
kinda
I'm
right.
getting there.
He's
let that
kind of
motherfucker
right.
live. Shit.
Yeah, but
He's kind
like,
of right.
it'd be the most Brown thing. You're like, hey, great historic class, let's win.
I think that situation.
I feel horrible for those fans.
He can
You
name
know what
one.
those fans want? Those fans want one last year of misery and give them their Joe Burrow.
If he can't name one of the quarterbacks, then you have
Arch.
a problem.
Arch.
There you go. Good job.
Arch. You know the PR you're gonna get when you get Arch.
There's a quarterback in that same conference that's better than Arch, and he goes to, and his former coach used to play.
Hey,
or
let's
coach for Ole Miss.
Disagree with you. Disagree
Listen,
with
this
you.
kid is
Hey,
royalty.
I'm a
right?
huge Trinidad Chamberlain fan.
I know, but you're on crack.
I know.
Jesus
Well, okay, I'm not on that, but no, but for real, like we are approaching that point where we are going to start getting into a lot more of like the critical thinking situations and scenarios. And for these teams, it may not look like it right now, chat, but like for like these teams that are always constantly on the outside, eventually like, they are going to like break the precipice. Eventually, like, you know, they will have success. We saw a couple years when Cleveland had Baker, you know, take them to playoffs. Eventually that shit does happen. So it's things that you have to plan for, anomalies that you have to look for, especially when you bet the way that we do. So I just want to make sure I throw that out there.
I just want to say, other than Jamie, I can't imagine anyone putting futures bets on the Browns.
You realize you can bet things multiple different ways. There's no
Yeah.
one way to bet anything.
You can bet I can
Down.
go and bet how I
Up,
can go
down,
bet
left,
under,
right.
I can go bet under. I can go put money on under 5 or under wins.
I know.
Oh yeah, I could go put money on the Browns.
Like would
yeah,
you really
bro.
want to risk that? Because there is the possibility they could beat that because of that defense, and if they get quarterback play, so it's just a situation that is the juice worth the squeeze? I would say no. I would say just don't even bother with it. Now the Jets, if you want to talk about the Jets, them motherfuckers.
what I love
yeah,
about
under
the
5, under 3. Let's go, them dudes.
This is what I love about the chat. Okay, so with my bets, I'm gonna do a short sample. Like, so like since Super Bowl has ended, I haven't bet like a whole lot. Just between then and now, I'm 65% between then and now. You know why though? I look for weird shit.
Right now, their over under is at 6.5.
Who?
The Browns.
The Browns.
The Browns?
Their win total right now is at 6.5.
The Browns?
Some shit's gonna happen. They're gonna hit. Some shit's gonna happen. Some shit's gonna happen. That's a weird number. I don't like that.
6-10, or 6-11.
I could see 7.
What were they last year?
Because what if
like
Rodgers
4
doesn't
wins
return?
last year, right?
If Rodgers doesn't return, that makes that path to beating that team twice a year a little bit easier.
We don't know. Maybe not.
We don't know. We don't know what new coaching is going to do.
If they don't draft Rodgers, they could draft. If they don't get Rodgers, they could draft Ty Simpson.
Yeah, that's a crazy number. To put the 6 feels a little high to me. But if Vegas is putting them at 6, that's where I'd be like, okay, I'll press 7.
The teams that are at 6.5 are Carolina, Cleveland, and Tennessee. I disagree with Carolina.
I disagree.
Highly disagree.
I highly disagree.
Highly disagree.
Cleveland at 6.5 and is interesting. That means that Vegas knows something. That's the one. When I hear all of that, that's the one where I'm like.
So speaking of our conversations tonight, there's 2 teams at 4.5, and there's 2 teams at 5.5. Can you name them? And you have to tell me which one they're in. I'm not going to just say
the Jets and the Cards are 4.5.
Yep, that's what I was going to say.
Cardinals are at 4.5. Jets are not.
Miami at 5.5.
Yep, you were right. So it's Miami and Arizona at 4.5. Jets and Raiders at 5.5.
Chat, I'm not looking. My hands are here. I'm drinking. I'm having beers. I'm chilling. Mike is reading this. I'm drilling. I'm just drilling.
Okay.
Good shit, Mike.
Oh, there's 4 teams at 7.5. Take a stab, gents.
Giants are one of them.
Atlanta.
Yes.
Atlanta, Washington. I'll go Atlanta, Washington. At 7.5, you said, or is the number 7? Is the number 7.5?
No, they're all odds. So Atlanta, Giants, and Commanders. There's one more team, huh?
Pittsburgh,
NFC. That's your hint.
Oh,
Bucks.
Closer than you think. You're close.
Not the Saints. Saints? Yep. Yeah, Saints.
They have Saints
because what Tyler Shock did at the end of the year. Then
Buccaneers. So just because you guys guessed them, you guys guessed both teams. I'll just say we'll end it here. 8.5 is Cowboys, Colts, Vikings, Steelers, Buccaneers.
I can't imagine
that race is a little bit more open. I wouldn't play with that race right now.
No,
I wouldn't play with the Cowboys ahead of the Giants this year.
Wow. What I want to point out, is Taco, you're looking at the wrong things right now.
Cowboys better than the Giants right now. Yes.
Yeah, right now I would say Cowboys better. Right. What I would say is I love that exercise. First off, Mike, I like that. We should pin that to revisit that maybe like every 3-4 weeks.
No, I want to do it. I'll do it. We'll do it right after the draft.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That is very interesting to see how some of the bottom half teams are projected based off of Vegas. There's some sneaky shit in there, and that's the shit that you want to look for to kind of cash in on. I'm not trying to talk I have a whole segment about bets, but
this is interesting. There's only 2 teams the highest is 11.5, and there's 2 teams. We'll end it at this because one shocks me.
Highest at 11.5.
I'll give you this: one's AFC and one's NFC.
Yeah, I figured that. I mean, I'll figure Seattle, right? They're gonna try and do that. No,
the Bills.
That makes sense.
Nope.
It's not KC.
The Chiefs.
Nope.
No, it's not KC. I know for a fact that it's not KC.
No.
I don't know. Throw it at me.
You should be able to get the NFC one.
The Rams?
Yes.
Okay. I don't like that. I feel like that's too much pressure. If I was a Rams,
I don't. No. The other one is too much pressure.
Oh, the Patriots.
Nope.
Fuck no.
New head coach.
I give.
Likes to renege on trade deals.
Oh God! Fuck the Ravens. Vegas has Baltimore making a full turnaround. That's not
that far fetched. It's not. Last year was more of an anomaly than anything.
I just don't see.
I also see that.
I'm not saying they can't end with 11.
But if that's the line, as today, I see that as a trap. If that's the line as of today, I call it a trap.
I don't see them. I can see them having that. I just don't see them being the highest.
I like that we just did that. I want to get into some opening day overreactions, over-under reactions. We did kind of roast Aaron Judge earlier. Clearly, we're not afraid because he hit a homer. Homie from the Pittsburgh Pirates, though.
Oh, overreaction.
What's his name again? Edwin.
Who, the pitcher?
No, not the pitcher. No, we're gonna talk about Paul Skeens. I'm talking about the missed catch.
No, I was gonna say it wasn't Paul Skeen's fault. It's Rick and O'Neal Cruz's fault.
O'Neal Cruz with the fucking.
Wear some shades, dude. Taco, I didn't know it was that bright in New York.
Hey, Taco,
you heard the bright lights in New York, my brother.
Yeah, but it wasn't even dark. It was sunny.
Taco, did you see the missed catch though?
Yes, he did. He lives in New York.
It was worse than the Jason Dominguez plays.
Bruh, that shit. All right, here's my only defense.
What?
If you ain't never had to catch in the sun,
wear some shades. Wear
those
some
players
eyeglasses.
like baseball players, bro. When I saw that shit, so I was at work. I was at work, right? And so like at work, I have.
You mean
my
you were
work
sitting
laptop.
right where you are now?
Yeah. I have my work laptop here, and I have like my regular laptop, like this the streaming laptop. So like I'm watching the game, and I'm on the phone with a customer, and I literally go, "No way!" Like, and she was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Nothing." Bro, you're playing baseball in the fucking Northeast. You're playing in New York. The spring is just hitting. It's just hitting just right. It ain't too hot. It's a little bit of a breeze. Motherfucker, wear some shades. Be comfortable out there in the outfield. The hell are you doing? I will say, for now, overreaction. But do that shit again. Do that shit again. O'Neal Cruz, Dominicano, fucked up. Wasn't he? He was on the team. He was on the team, which made it worse. I'm gonna just say that it was WBC rest. Paul fucking Skeens. Fellas, take it away.
Not his freaking fault. Goddamn O'Neal Cruz. Because 4 of the runs were because O'Neal Cruz freaking fucked up, and then everyone scored on that goddamn play, and then left another guy on base. They pull him because he has too high of pitchers. Yes, she's in Baywatch, but hey, she was in the stands. So I don't want to start that shit. Okay? It's Paul Skeens. He'll be okay. He's playing the Reds next. Yeah, he's going to be starting against the Reds. And my pitcher that's on the Reds is probably going to have to start against Skeens. So, fuck me.
I am not, or Taco, do you have anything?
I mean, it's Paul Skeens. He's going to be fine. I think it's just simply one opening day with limited pinch counts, coupled with, again, a bad defensive play, which allowed a lot of unearned runs to score. He's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to go under reaction. I can't say his last name. So I'm just going to say my homie from the Milwaukee Brewers, the Miz.
Oh, Mizorowski.
Yeah, thanks.
Mizorowski.
Mizorowski.
Close enough.
Yeah. Mizorowski might under reaction might be the best pitcher in baseball this season after what we saw the other day.
Could he win the Cy Young? Yes. Will he win the Cy Young? It's fucking March 27th. I don't fucking know. It's not April 1st. It's March 27th. I don't know.
Hey, homie was.
Yes, he broke a record.
Homie was fucking throwing heat.
Well, he was throwing heat last year.
Homie was throwing heat. Or really quick, I'm gonna circle back to the Mets. Are the Mets? Is this actually the Mets year?
Taco, you're in New York.
Nonsense is that? They gotta make the playoffs and go to the National League. It's their year to get their ass whooped.
It's their year to get
Frank is probably still upset at Barstool Sports right now, knowing that it's not their year.
Overpaid Boba Shoddy. This is what you get. Checking in on Toronto. They started off with a opening day win. Does Toronto take the AL East? Orioles also went fucking dumb too, though.
I'll let the resident AL East fan go first.
The Orioles? We're talking about the Orioles? Really?
Well, first he asked about Toronto.
The Blue Jays, but everyone but the Rays opened up with opening day wins.
Yankees have yet to allow a run in the first 2 games.
You were just talking shit about the Giants, and now you're like, oh, the Yankees are freaking haven't allowed to win in the first 2 games.
Is it bad Giants offense or is it elite?
It's a combination.
That's exactly right. They're average, and the Yankees pitching is elite. There you go.
Elite.
Wow.
Elite.
Wow.
Schlittner or whatever. The guy,
Candy Boy and Freed. Freed has been very nice for us.
Freed.
Very nice for us, Freed.
Thank you, Triet. I
really
will
quick,
give you.
After opening day, the NL East is the only undefeated.
Well, I also think they're the only division that does. I mean, there's some divisions that have teams going against each other, so obviously they can't be undefeated.
Yeah. I just want to throw it out there for opening day. We're doing opening day talk.
We're
not doing. Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying, like the Angels are playing the and you can't.
Thoughts on the Dodgers post World Series opening day appearance?
Loved it.
Will Smith is my
dude.
dude.
He gave up the home run against Perdomo, but it was just a runner out across the middle hung. The bats heated up after, seeing Gallen twice or seeing Gallen once. They got him a high pitch count. They got him out, and then the bullpen was the bullpen. Arizona doesn't have any lefties in the bullpen, and Dodgers have a decent amount.
That's going to be Arizona's problem. Arizona's a scary team.
Yeah.
That's going to be the shit that kicks in.
Especially when you're going against rosters that have a decent amount of lefties or switch hitters, you're going to have an issue.
They did try and focus on getting younger, which I can't appreciate. Or they brought not getting younger, but they brought in some veteran talent. I meant to say, which I can appreciate. Arenado, Perdomo, Marte is just a fucking. Marte is such a fucking problem at the plate, bro. He was giving him a lot of problems. Like it seemed like he just knew what Yamada was thinking every single time, bro. Crazy work. Astros looking bad through the first half of the year, but who knows? Maybe they roll with it. I think that's all I have for baseball, boys. I will say this. Opening day, I'm going to say it on record early. Padres, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't going to be shit for the whole fucking year, for the whole season. Tatis, I love you. Machado was scud. Y'all the boys.
Yeah.
But y'all play for the Padres. So when this real MLB shit kick off, I can't fuck with y'all like that. Dodgers. Well, we won't even have to take them to 5. Dodgers, because they ain't even gonna have to go through a series where they gotta face us like that. So it's like, Dodgers, we taking it. We taking it. I just want to make sure I put the Padres fans in their fucking place. I mean, they're already in their place because they were already sad after opening day. I know they're up 1-0 right now, bottom of the 5th, but I just want to make sure I put them in their fucking place because fuck them. Vic, that was just for you. That was just for you. I'm gonna clip this later and I'm gonna send it to you because fuck the Padres. Fuck the Chargers.
F the Padres. F the Padres. And one for Taco. F the Mets.
He's a Yankees fan.
Yeah,
You're a Yankees fan, right?
That's why I said F the Mets.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay.
I was helping. I was literally helping. Like, he knew what I was doing.
Shit. So
I am cooked.
We got one more topic. We're almost through. Don't talk bad about the Astros. I get you lose to us every time, but it's okay. Y'all are having a rough start. So deal with your own problems. March Madness reactions. Let's get into it, boys. I know I put out the bracket late, but like I'm actually doing pretty decent.
My champion's still in it, but a couple other ones are not.
I haven't been watching.
Obviously. Because you told us that last week. I knew you wouldn't be.
Dude, I'm barely keeping up with everything right now. I feel like a ton of breaks in.
Name a Balkan on Illinois. Bro. Fuck no, not even no college players.
Stojakovic. There.
Mike, take us away.
On.
Much. Sadness, I guess. We're going to call it.
Well, right now, we got, at halftime, we got UConn beating Michigan State. Alabama lost to Michigan earlier. And we also had Duke winning. I don't know the score of the other one right now. The other game that's going on right now. But I hate saying this because I do not like them. But Arizona is looking goddamn good. I'm not going to say unbeatable because I don't believe that. But I do think that Arizona is better than I thought. And there is one topic that I want to rant about. You're not going to win a college basketball game or an NBA game, Taco, if you wake up and open your eyes with only 4 defenders on the goddamn court.
Yo, that shit was insane. All right. Hear me out.
Nebraska, take your corn cob, shove it up your ass.
Fucking ref should have fucking been like, hey, yo, you ain't even got enough players. What the fuck are we doing?
I mean, that's not his fault. It's not his
In
fault the guy walked.
In any other sport, they do.
No, but it's not his fault the guy walked off the court thinking he was already getting checked out.
This is true.
If you have a wide receiver that walks off the field because he thinks the 11th man, he's leaving and they're bringing an 11th man, they're not stopping it.
I'll never forget Terry's first playoff appearance. His foot was like his toe was just over the line. He had looked at the ref, checked with the ref, am I good? Ref was like, you're good. Ball was hiking. He's like, no, you're not good. That fucking flag. So I get what you're saying. I get it because I've experienced it as a sports fan.
Just saying. So, Taco, what do you think about St. John's tonight since they're a New York team?
Didn't they lose?
No.
Yes.
They did. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Did you know that every time that Duke has won the championship but once, they have played St. John's in that tournament? That is
sounds
nuts.
rigged.
So, all right. So I'm going to keep it real in my bracket. I had it coming down to that Duke St. John's game. I advanced because Duke beat St. John's because I picked it based off of that.
Final four.
My final. Who do I have
in your final four? Who did you pick for your final four?
Duke. Zaga.
Oh, okay.
Which was stupid. I hate Zaga, which I don't know. I don't get why I did that. Purdue, Michigan State.
So that's 4.
Yeah.
Well, Duke can't make it. Duke and Michigan State are in the same bracket, so you
bracket. Yeah, exactly. and Purdue steamrolled. They did their thing. They go up against Arizona. If Purdue beats Arizona, then if Purdue and Duke get in, then I beat Leafs. Zaga has gone big before, bro. Zaga has gone big before. They just went through a bus all through Texas. I mean, 74-68. You can't really,
Tennessee is up 22-19 with 6:35 left in the.
I mean, but 87.1%. I mean, I did pretty good this year. I did pretty good. I feel like my first round is always nasty. My first round was okay. Zaga's had some they usually they'll get you to like what, like I think like what's their highest appearance? Sweet 16?
No, they've made it further.
Yeah, they made it. Yeah, I was say they've even made it further. Even in
Adam Morrison
years was fucking crazy. Yo, that boy cooked. That's the original Edgar haircut right there, bro. Fucking Adam Morrison. You don't know, yo. That man was the original Edgar haircut.
Yes.
Let's see here. Anything else that we want to talk about before we get off air?
No, I think Taco fell
that's
asleep.
that.
I think Taco fell asleep.
Oh.
Hey,
yo.
He's snoring. Put him on mute.
Yo, that is snoring. Hey, you fell asleep on there. Oh, hold on, wait, I gotta unmute him.
Put yourself on mute. No, put it back up and just put yourself on mute.
He muted his mic.
What's funny is where's he at? So he must be like off camera and still snoring, so we can hear him.
I'm crying.
I say we just cheers to you. I can't do this anymore.
I gotta get my UFC bets in. I'm gonna get a couple of bets in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, that was great.
All right, so obviously Izzy Adesanya. I'm throwing that out there. He's back. He's back.
He put himself on mute just in case he does it again.
Taco, pick your UFC fights and then go ahead and get out of here.
If I told you I didn't know who was fighting.
Adesanya, nigga.
Adesanya!
Bro, I haven't seen him fight in so long.
Because he hasn't fought in so long.
Izzy got taken to the shadow realm, bro.
By the person that always takes him to the shadow realm, like
20-minute tribute. That's right.
Yeah, I think I time traveled, bro. I don't remember.
I hope you know we know you're snoring now.
Hey, when he woke up backstage and he was like,
bro, I don't even know how that shit went down like that, son. I was like,
I don't even know where you went.
Bro.
I think you were on camera, but we heard you.
You know, one time when I was young and I was working at what was it? AAU. They were having their tournament for the summer in Orlando, and I felt I was doing the scorekeeping. Like it was scorekeeping, shot clock, and all that shit, bro.
I fell asleep on the job.
Well, we were only two men. We were three booths, but like 2 men on, 1 off each game. So for the game that I was off, bro, I fell asleep at the table while there's 8 games going on in this gym, with parents screaming, with coaches screaming. They were astonished, but yeah, boys, I'm done. I can't cross the finish line.
Enjoy your
I
night.
time travel. You know, I've never had that happen.
Nigga, go get some sleep.
Go. Peace.
So this card is like super interesting. A couple of names on here. Fucking Ricky Simon's fighting during the prelims. I need to find a way to get drunk before that. I can't enjoy a Ricky Simon fight without a fucking beer in my hand. That dude, he fights so unorthodox. He just throws like punches from like the weirdest angles. Like homie just be like like homie just be like, I have reach. And just tries to use it, dog. Like he fights with like aura. I won't be betting that, but I will be drinking for that one for damn sure. Ricky shouldn't be on prelims. He shouldn't. I know the Michael Chisa fight, that the odds on that shit is so crazy that you can only bet rounds.
Well, that one's only being the only reason that's on the main card is he's already announced it's in Seattle, which is his hometown.
Hometown retirement.
And he's done.
Yep. Here's what I'm gonna do. I bloody said I wasn't gonna fucking bet the Simon fight, mate, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, bloody hell. I need to build some diversity in this bitch. All right. Maybe I don't, because I don't feel the way that most should. Damn. I have certain conviction on a lot of this shit. Method of victory. Let me go ahead and let me get that KO. All right, here's how we're about to run this, chat. Mike, do you want to go first? This could be your best bet, so it doesn't have to. You can throw some UFC in here if you want to just make it UFC. You can.
No, let me look.
Mine is all UFC.
No, you go first.
All right, so what's good, mates? It's your boy Rumboyz Robbie. We are coming at you with a UFC parlay ski. You already know how it goes down here in the UFC rounds. Let's go ahead, get into it. Ricky Simon is who I'm going to throw on first on my card. Electric fighter, unorthodox fighter, throws weird angles. I'm expecting him to kind of utilize his ability to pick his shots and go out there and just get us a flat out win on the money line. Terrence McKinney, I'm going with that because chat fucking shouted out McKinney. I have seen McKinney fight recently, but chat shouted him out. Chat was like, motherfucker, do it. So, bitch, we're doing it. That's why we're doing that one. Let me see here. Scroll top to bottom. I will then move my next bet. I'm trying to make sure I do these in order, but I didn't place them in order. So it is what it is. I'm going to go under 1.5 rounds for Chisia versus Nico Price. I know that Chisia entering retirement may want to take it a little bit longer and have himself a fight day. But I mean, why not go out on a quick fight night and end it really quick, especially against I mean both fighters are old. Let's face it, they're both old. Getting into the female fight on this card, Macy Barber. I am betting Macy Barber for the full KO, TKO. You know, like I'm going Macy Barber by knockout. I'm going Macy Barber by knockout. Why? Because we needed something to gas this fucking card the fuck up. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I was just gonna take Macy Barber, you know, money line, outright, whatever the fuck happens. That shit was not giving us any juice. Like, he's like, what? Women don't knock out. I get it. We need something. We need something, mates. We need something, okay? We need some type of fucking juice on this card, mate. And that's where we're gonna try and pick up the juice. We're gonna try and pick up the juice with Macy Barber knocking out Alexa Grasso. It may not be the smart bet. Don't worry. That's why I'm also going to lace another bet where we're just going to have her on the money line. And then Adesanya, money line. At a plus 67.07, not even boosted. 5 could bring back 340 and 36 cents. So I mean, hey, if I bring back 340 off of that, like honestly, bro, that's like that right there, bro. Like 340, bro. That's like 2 bills right there for me. Like that's like my electric right there, like straight up. Like to equivalate that to like, you know, people out there, you know, just like, oh shit, like that's what that is. Like that's like electric plus my cell phone bill. Plus some gas money. That's money to take like a shorty out. Like you could do like a nice date with that. Like I'm just saying, you know, so that's the way that I'd rock. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. Like that could be the dumbest. Like that could be the dumbest shit ever. That fight card is sick, though. Like that fight card is sick. I do fucks with it. I do fucks with it heavy. I'm scared for Izzy. Guys who box on the inside, or guys who get on the inside and box has in them. It has in them before. It has in them before. But I mean, I'm also not betting against my dog, bro. Like that. That's just keeping it real. Like I'm just not doing that. Like,
all right.
It is biased. It's a super fucking biased bet. It's a super biased bet. It's a super biased bet, bro. It's a super biased bet. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I don't got to fake. I don't got to fake nothing for no camera.
No. All right, I'll give a quick one. Multi-sport. I'm taking Charlotte. I'm taking Charlotte Hornets minus 5.5 over the Philadelphia 76ers. I am taking where's it at? Where are you? Where are you?
Dog, I love that fucking NBA pick.
Well, you're gonna love another one, even though I hate the team, because you know me, I'll do it not caring about biases. I will take.
Where the fucking went money?
Where's the other one I wanted to do? I'm gonna skip that one for a second. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I am taking. And come on, where are you piece of junk? Oh, plus 124 on the money line. The Anaheim Ducks on the road against the Edmonton Oilers.
Okay. Okay, so we throwing some puck up in there. We throwing some puck up in there. The Ducks get us money. The Ducks get us money, bro.
And in baseball, doing a little cross all 3 sports here. I will take. Trying to find a good odd that I thought I saw earlier. It's at minus 126. I know that's not the greatest, but I'll still take the way they're playing. I'll take the Yankees over the Giants.
Okay. No fights.
All my fight picks are the ones that you have already. Izzy, I would take Izzy. I would take.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Hornets 5.5, Ducks, Yankees, and then I'm gonna throw Adesanya on there, and then do we got college basketball mañana? See.
Yeah, there's 2 games. You got
Let's pick one of them.
So right now, Illinois is minus 7.5, but the money line is minus 305. Arizona is minus 6.5, and the money line is minus 270.
We can go chalk. Iowa's a problem.
Do you think Iowa could cover being
No.
7.5?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a division. I mean, it's a not division. It's a conference matchup. I don't know. I don't know if Iowa's going to get.
I would cover. I think it could happen.
I don't think they're going to win, but that's.
I don't think they're going to win, but I think
that's a risky one to put on the card, though.
I think that Iowa to cover would be what I would do.
Yeah, if I was to do anything,
because I don't think that Purdue is going to keep up with Arizona. I don't think the Arizona, but I mean it's March Madness, so Arizona to cover also seems Arizona 6.5 seems wild. So like I feel like I would just take that money line. So like, I feel like Iowa to cover 7.5 is probably what I'm leaning towards.
Probably.
All right.
Mookie hit a home run 3 minutes ago.
Of course he did. That was. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
That was biased as fuck. Now that one was biased. 5 wins, 118-24. If all of Mike's picks hit. Hornets 5.5, Ducks money line, Yankees money line, Adesanya money line, and Iowa 7.5 cover. I like that, and it's spicy, and I just put that in. Hot, muy caliente.
Hot.
Other than that, Mike, anything else you have left?
No. Enjoy the rest of March Madness this week. And I can't believe it's already almost April. See you next week.
I don't know, man. Not that safe. I don't think that any bet is meant to be safe. By the invasion, I'm dead. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rumboyz Robbie. That's Drop the Mic FF. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. And all
I just want to say night taco.
Yeah, night taco. Dilly. We're out of here, guys. Peace.